Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the show on this Wednesday, the 14th of July, 2021. Thank you for tuning in. Glad to have you guys here. It's been dry lately. What I mean by dry is I have to find good stories for you guys, and stuff that's going on in the world, and to put a story together for my show. In the last few days, it's been rough to find things to talk about. Quite seriously, there's not an awful lot going on. It's a little bit of a dry patch. But we're going to get right in there now. We're going to talk about some of the things that's going on. So let's get this chart started right here. Future treasuries jump after Powell says economic recovery hasn't progressed enough to begin tapering. This is just absolutely ludicrous. The idea of tapering. I find it just a laugh, a farce. Tapering. This is just keeping up this comic thing. I mean, the last time they tried to taper, they failed. And now things have been blowing up that much bigger. It's absolutely ridiculous to even mention the word tapering now at this point. But they keep pulling this thing out of their hat, anyway. Fed Chair Powell prepared remarks ahead of his testimony before the House Financial Service Committee today at 12 o'clock p.m. We have released, and they served as rocket fuel for S&P futures, which surged to all new time highs after the central bank head said that the monetary policy will continue to deliver powerful support to the economy until the recovery is complete. Basically, what that means is we're going to keep things status quo until probably January of next year. Anyway, I think the markets are going to hold out. Probably, I was probably right with my first forecast that the market's probably going to hold out through January, and we're going to have a nice Christmas this year. You remember me saying we're going to have a nice Christmas this year, way back? Anyway, I think we're going to have a nice Christmas this year, rather than last year. Last year's Christmas was not good. This year, I think we're going to have a nice Christmas for a change, and I forecast that, and I still believe we're going to have a nice Christmas this year. Anyway, so I'm going to tell you, it's been so hot every day here, and I'm going to tell you guys what, I'm looking forward to the Christmas weather. With a little bit of snow and a little bit of frost on the pumpkin again. I'm looking forward to that. I'm really looking forward, because this has been one heck of a brutal hot summer. And we got the whole August coming up, Let's get in there and take a look at what's going on with silver today. It's up 25 cents, 26.21 today. And that's good. Silver's up today. I like to see that. But, it doesn't seem to be ready to take off yet. I'm waiting for it to take off. That's what I'm waiting for. Gold today, 18. It's up $14. Now that's a little bit of a takeoff, because we're getting up into the 1800s, heading for 1900. That's good. Gold's going off. Now silver will probably take off too. You see gold prices starting to shoot up like that. That's, in other words, what gold's doing looks better than what silver's doing today. That looks good. I like what I'm seeing there. Let's take a look at cryptos. 1353. I think it was down to it made a low like there yesterday. 1339 right now. Let it get back up to 1400. It's really in the low ebb right now for cryptos. 32,845 for Bitcoin. You guys, I think the next move for cryptos is going to be up. I think. I'm not sure. But what they're doing is this is called consolidation. It's been going on for quite a while now. Bitcoin always consolidates before it makes a move. And then you have to calculate. You have to say, in the move it's going to make, do I think it's going to be down, or do I think it's going to be up? Well, it's had its chances at down. It seems to have stalled here. I would pick up as I'll give it if I'm giving it odds, I'd say a 60% chance it's going to go up and about a 40% chance it's going to go down after it's done this consolidation. So I'm giving it a better odds in my mind of up than down. And so that would mean that if you buy in at this price level right here, and it goes up, then that's a good thing, right? If you buy in at this price level and it goes down, well, you don't like that. Dow Jones today, 34,901. It's really not going anywhere for the last number of months. In other words, the market's peaked or nearly peaked. It's in a peaking process. Let's put it that way. Let's take a look now at crude oil. Crude oil is 74.77. It's down 48 cents on the day. So it's halfway to $80 right now for crude oil. Now let's take a look at the MOVE index. MOVE index is at 60.80 today. It's up 6.77 points. Now 80 is the mark where they start to have problems. The MOVE index moves above 80. And that's when they get problems in the credit markets. So they're down at 60 right now. It means there's no problems, smooth sailing in the credit markets right now with the MOVE index because it's not that high. Let's take a look at bonds and rates today. And, you know, we're seeing a substantial fall in yields today on the treasuries. All the way across the board. Well, the whole long end. All the way out from the 1 year to the 30 year. We're seeing a substantial drop in yields here. We're looking at a U.S. 10-year at 1.36 and a U.S. 30-year at 1.98. With a drop in yield of the U.S. 10-year of 6 basis points, you know, that's big. It's a big drop today in Treasury yields. Basically, that means one of two things. Either they're buying an awful lot of Treasury bonds, or there's not that many for them to buy, and it's buying that causes these yields to fall like this. So they're buying in today to Treasuries, or there's not that many to buy, and the price is going up, you know. Okay, U.S. dollar index today, 92.46, and we got a falling dollar. Dollar's dropping today. Anyway, yeah, it's been dry. Making up a show. It makes it difficult when there's not a lot of real big stories going on in the financial system to talk about to you guys, you know. And so put a story together, you know, and it's easy when there's lots going on to talk about. Little dry period right now. I don't hear the birds singing. I don't hear the crickets going. I don't hear the wind blowing through the trees. It's real quiet. Maybe it's a quiet before the storm, guys. I just don't know. But anyway, thank you guys for listening to my show. Like and subscribe. I really appreciate you guys out there watching my show, you know. And you guys have a nice rest of the day. And we'll catch you guys in the very next show. Bye-bye.